Hi, everybody. Welcome to virtual happy hour at Loggerhead Marine Life Center. This is the final virtual happy hour that we'll have in celebration of World Ocean Month, and we are joined today by Allegra Miles. You may recognize her from The Voice, and she is going to be sharing some of her great renditions and maybe some even original songs today. I am here. My name is Hannah. I'll be asking Allegra some questions about what ocean conservation means to her. And feel free to chat with us, ask some questions, and enjoy the music. So I'll go ahead and kick off, Allegra, with the first question.
Cool.
So you've lived in San Diego, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and now South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So the oceans being a big part of all those places. How do these different environments compare, and what do our oceans mean to you?
Is should I do it into the mic? Or
Okay, you can do it in the mic.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I feel grateful that I've always been like around the ocean because it's always been like just very important to me. But in terms of beaches, like obviously in California, it's a lot colder. It's a lot. You can't go in as much, and then the islands are definitely, in my opinion, the best beaches anywhere.
How
I
could they
think.
not, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So, but the South Florida and the Jupiter beaches are incredible too. And I go to the beach like pretty much every day. I try to go like at sunrise or sunset when I can. But it's I think growing up in St. John, especially, like you build an appreciation for the resources and nature because they're so limited there. In terms of water, especially, we get all our water there from the rain. So it's like if you run out of water, then you have to pay the $500 to get the truck to come up the hill. It's not what you want. So you really gotta like the shortest shower as possible, turning off the water as much as you can. Like you have to use like a minuscule amount when washing dishes, things like that. So I guess I always like kind of had that like sense of appreciation and like it's not a given to have those resources. So yeah.
And in Jupiter, it's probably very different, right? Something we might take for granted.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Even though, if we're here, like we're very close to the beach, it's still like not, not the same because we do have those resources. But also the loggerhead, I think, especially like, and knowing that there are tons of turtles here and very close and like actually going and seeing like turtle eggs and things like that. And just being aware of that. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's beautiful.
Well, I think that's awesome. We're gonna let you play a couple songs
Awesome.
and have us chill out today.
Let's do it.
Thanks.
So this is an original. It's called Fly Away. I just been thinking about something else, and I don't think I will get any help, cause I need to figure this one out on my own. So tell me something I don't know. I think we can figure this out. Just tell me what you've been thinking about. What you've been thinking about, no. I said, cause I just been waiting on the day that you will let me in and we'll both win. I said, cause I can't keep waiting on something that you might say someday today. So baby, let's fly away. I think we could fly away. No. Said I really don't sleep cause you keep me awake. Keep asking myself if this is a mistake, cause there is something irresistible about you. So baby, come through for me, and we'll see, oh no, what we can do together, you and me, together, you and me, I see, 'cause I just been waiting on the day that you will let me in, and we'll both win. Oh, see, 'cause I can't keep waiting on something that you might say someday today. So baby, let's fly away. No, 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 no. To fly away. Ooh. Fly away, oh. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Oh, to fly away. Oh, no. So baby, let's fly away. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So this next song is by Leon Bridges. Been traveling these wide roads for so long, and my heart's been far from you. 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near you and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river. Said I wanna go. No, oh, take me to your river. Said I wanna go. Yeah. Dip me in the smooth waters, and I go in as a man with many crimes. Come up for air as my sins flow down the Jordan. Oh, I wanna come near you and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river. Said I wanna go, 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 go. Take me to your river. Said I wanna go, yeah. Just take me to your river, yeah. Said I wanna go. Take me to your river. Said I wanna go. Wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. Oh. Said I wanna go, baby. I said I wanna know. Yeah. Take me to your river. said I wanna go. No, take me to your river. You said I wanna go. No, yeah. Take me to your river. You said I wanna go. Take me to your river. You said I wanna go. Wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. Wanna go. Said I wanna know. Yeah. Take me to your river. Yeah. Said I wanna go. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Oh, yeah. Oh, just take me to your river. I wanna go. Take me to your river. Said I wanna go. Thanks, guys. Thank you. This song is called Human Nature. Reaching out into the nighttime, city winks of sleepless eyes. Hear her voice, yeah, shake my window. Sweet seducing sighs, get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. Oh, if this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. And they'll say, why just tell them that it's human nature. Say, why does it do me that way? And they'll say, why tell them that it's human nature. Say, why just does it do me that way? Said I'm reaching out to touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. Oh, see that girl? She knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. And they'll say, why? Just tell them that it's human nature. Say, why does it do me that way? And they'll say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Say, why does it do me that way? Say, I like living this way. I like loving this way. No, you can get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, let me take a bite, and they'll say why? Just tell them that it's human nature. Said why does he do me that way? And they'll say why? Just tell them that it's human nature. Say why does he do me that way? Why? So why? Say why? Guys, thank you so much.
Wow. You sound amazing.
Thank you.
Really good tone for this setting.
Thank
The
you.
weather worked out perfect. Thanks for being here.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So I heard your mom used to volunteer at the center.
Yeah.
Would you say ocean conservation runs in your family?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And it's always been, I mean, the environment, again, like St. John especially, but my dad grew up on a boat and that my grandfather built, and he basically lived, a lot of, basically all of his childhood on a boat and spent a lot of time. So, you really, even more than living on St. John, you cannot use water really on a boat at all, because then you just won't have any. You can't even get it, you know what I mean? So I guess, yeah, even my grandparents and everything, they lived in St. John for their whole life pretty much. So it was always instilled in me, I guess. And just the appreciation for nature and doing everything that we can to conserve what we have, because it's not unlimited.
Yeah, I mean, clearly your mom was into a cause here at Loggerhead.
For sure.
Marine Life Center, being a volunteer. Were you into any causes? Did that instill something in you to feel like you want to give back?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
you're here, right?
Well, seeing her doing that, and then we my mom, everyone not that no one likes turtles, but everyone, no, my mom especially, has always loved turtles, and then moving here and seeing that they have this, she was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, I want to be a part of that. And yeah, and it's really cool what you guys are doing here, and it's awesome.
Well, I think it's amazing. And clearly you give back. You're here with us tonight,
Yes.
sharing your music with us. We think it's really amazing. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
But nobody wants to really hear me talk, so let's do a couple more songs.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
This is an original song. Oh. This is an original song called Reality, and I wrote it about how we kind of choose not to see what's going on because it's easier to do so, but we can't do that because then no change happens. You don't want to look in the eyes of the blind, cause you're scared of what you'll see. The things that you don't want to recognize is what will set you free. If you look past the wall, no, and see, I know that you think you're smart, no. It's more than you and me Because people don't get it, cause they don't wanna get it. When you start to get it, you're gonna regret it. People don't know, cause they don't wanna know. When you start to know, it's gonna overflow. People don't see, cause they don't wanna see. Cause it's easier not to see reality. No, 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 no. I know that you don't wanna take the blame, so you'll never see the truth. We can't pretend it's all a game, like there's nothing left to lose. Cause if you look past the wall, no, no, and see, no, oh, say, I know that you think you're small, no, 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 but it's more than you and me, yeah, yeah. Cause people don't get it, cause they don't wanna get it. When you start to get it, they're gonna regret it. People don't know, cause they don't wanna know. When you start to know, it's gonna overflow. People don't see, cause they don't wanna see. Cause it's easier not to see reality. Ooh. We pretend it's not real, so we don't have to feel anymore. We can hide in the dark, but I know it's not smart. I'm sure, yeah, yeah. Cause people don't get it, cause they don't wanna get it. When you start to get it, they're gonna regret it. People don't know, cause they don't want to know. When you start to know, it's gonna overflow. People don't see, cause they don't wanna see. Cause it's easier not to see reality. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. Said that it's easier not to see reality. Oh, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm gonna do some Bill Withers. Rest in peace, Bill Withers. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, I wanna spend some time with you. So just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted waters, oh that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not those who wait too late. We got to go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. No, I see the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I, said you and I. Just the two of us, you and I. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Came in like a vision from the old west, feeling like a bright new dream. Your face, and I knew it was a sign. I still think about that moment all of the time. I found a reason I'm not giving, it was mine. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. Swear that you're the first thing, no, in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. Boy, you never knew, yeah, you took me by surprise while I was getting lost so deep inside the diamond eyes. So many things that I still want to say, and if devotion is real, but then I'm floating away. And in the morning when you pick me up and all the world is quiet as the morning dove, I feel it in my body, knowing in my mind, oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. keep your hands in my hair. Keep your mouth on my mouth, don't slow this down. Never let me go, baby. Don't you wanna see how far this thing takes? When you pick me up, I feel it in my body. I love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you, Lord, for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. For a long time. Thanks guys so much. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful song. So I have here a picture of you at one of your performances on The Voice. I don't know if anybody in the audience is watching and has seen her amazing performances, but definitely check it out.
Thank you.
So, well, first of all, congratulations. That's huge. Right?
Thank you.
And now you have over what 44,000 Instagram followers.
Yeah, that's crazy to even think about that.
Tell us a little bit about kind of what that journey was like for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually been a really long journey because I've auditioned. That's my 5th time auditioning, like in the preliminary audition. So, ever since I was like 13, I think I was trying to get on the show. And you know, I just wasn't ready yet. And so that's one of the things I've learned is like timing is everything with anything you want to do. Like, even though I wanted to do it then, it was not my time to do it. You know, I was not ready at all. But yeah, no, it's incredible. And the cool thing about it for me is like, going into it, you don't know if it's going to be like authentic, I guess, because it is like a reality TV show. So like it might, you know, but it was very authentic, and they respected us as artists and like trying to make us into something that we're not.
They honored that.
Exactly, which was really cool. And every single person I met in the process are like lifelong friends and connections and just incredible people. So it's been amazing, and the support from people too is like, I will never get over that. I think it's amazing. It's really cool.
How cool. Bring all your friends here.
Right. Exactly. No, absolutely.
So, you know, you have all these followers, and I would say you're an influencer, really. Have you used your account, your platform as a place where you can share messages of ocean conservation?
Absolutely. Of I think it's not only like I can do it, but it's like my responsibility to, like, for anyone that has a platform and is not using it, it's you're doing a disservice, I think, for ocean conservation and climate change and global warming and spreading awareness that's happening, as well as Black Lives Matter right now, like using the platform to the fullest extent possible, and you know, because a lot of people, you know, would want to have a platform so that they can say that. So yeah, it's like a responsibility, I feel like.
Yeah. Consider yourself, you know, fortunate to have that. That's amazing.
For sure.
Is that what you're streaming on here?
Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah. Different different devices here.
Well, everybody needs to follow Allegra. That's the moral of the story.
And if you're on there, follow Allegra on Instagram and come visit here. It's amazing.
Of course. Awesome. Well, I'll come back with a couple more questions. We'd love to hear some of the songs.
Awesome. Thank you. So this next song is my single that's currently out on Spotify and all streaming platforms. It's called 4 a.m. It's under Allegra Miles. Hope you like it. I think it's time we get ourselves in line. Maybe take some time, cause this ain't right. I've been thinking to myself, yeah, gotta get all of this off the shelf, cause it's late at night and we starting a fight. We'll keep on going at it till the end of the night. Keep on going at it till the morning light. Am I right? Cause it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Yeah. I feel like it's too late to be doing this and we're losing our mind. 4 a.m. Yeah. Maybe I'm going insane, or maybe it's just the time. Oh. Saying I really don't want to be awake right now, but we still here trying to figure out how to talk to each other. Can't replace you for any other, but I don't know how to talk to you, cause everything you do is driving me insane. Can't get it out of my brain. 4 a.m. Yeah. I feel like it's too late to be doing this and we're losing our minds. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Baby, I'm going insane. No, maybe it's just the time. Talk to me, baby, can't you see? Talk to me, I want you to see. Talk to me, baby, can't you see? Oh, just it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Yeah. I feel like it's too late to be doing this and we're losing our minds. 4 a.m. Yeah. Going insane, or maybe it's just the time. Maybe I'm. That was my original. You can find it on all platforms. If you're interested, it's called 4 a.m.
What's your Instagram handle for everyone?
It's just at Allegra. If you're gonna follow me on Instagram, it's called at Allegra Miles. So ALLEGRA Miles. Well, sometimes I go out by myself, and I look across the water. And I think of all the things that what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, oh yeah. See Valerie, no, oh yeah. Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on the sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you find the right man who can fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? The rub your hair and are you busy? Did you ever pay that fine that you've been dodging all that time? Are you still busy? Oh, since you've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. No, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, no. Myself, and I look and in my head I think, 'cause it's a mess, and I miss your ass. Won't you come on over? No, 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 oh, over. Stop making a fool till come making a fool, making a fool. So why don't you come on over? Thanks, guys. Oh, I love that song. Always, I love that song.
So, when you sing and when you play, you just seem very inspired. You're into your music. Do you ever get any of that inspiration from the environment, particularly the ocean? Do you draw from that?
1,000%. Like, if I'm ever having when I'm writing and I have a writing block, always, like 9 times out of 10, if I go to the beach, I will find like the words I'm looking for. I swear, like, especially if they're like, even just the other, like 3 days ago, I was trying to write this song. I had an idea, and I went to the beach just to go to the beach, and it was like sunset, and then it just came to me, like looking out at the colors, but also like just the idea of the ocean is so inspiring to me because it's so vast. It's so endless, and then nature in general is just like this open, beautiful thing that if you get stuck in like a rut or anything, I feel like it just frees you in any way. So absolutely, I feel like nature more than anything, honestly, inspires me. Like seeing it with music for sure.
Well, it's funny because I think, a lot of people think about science and arts, and it's actually science and arts are very, very intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing to hear that you draw inspiration from nature to create art.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing. Do you implement any particular conservation strategy or any habit in your religion? Do you do anything particular in your everyday life that you would, suggest to our viewers?
For sure. I mean, in general, like not, I feel like most people are getting better at this over time, but just not using more than you have to in general, like of water. Like you don't need to run it. You run the water in the shower, like et cetera, et cetera. But more than that, like if you are driving, like of course if you, but try to make like multiple stops in, another thing is like, try to cook more at home. Like I'm not like a good cook. Take out, usually it's a ton of plastic, which is the absolute worst thing for the environment. Use reuse the way to go. Yeah.
Do you find yourself talking with your friends and your family saying, "What are you doing?" Do this
and like some of my friends, I call them out all the time. Like I always tell people to drink water. Like that's my thing. Like, are you hydrated? Every time they grab a new plastic water bottle, I'm like, guys, like just refill it. New one every time.
That message and showing people a different way is so important. I think we have a few more songs from
Cool.
you, so awesome.
John Mayer's one. I after stuck in my kid. For this life, no, am I living it right? Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Say no, 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 no. Why? Tell me why? Why, Georgia? Why? Rent a room and I fill the spaces with wooden places to make it feel like home. But all that feels alone might be a quarter life crisis, or just the stirring in my soul. Either way, I have wondered sometimes about the outcome of a still verdict. This life, no, am I living it right? Am I living it right? Am I living it right? No. Why? Tell me why? Why, Georgia? Why? So what now? I've got a smile on it. It's hiding the quiet superstitions in my head. Don't believe me. No, 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 no. Don't believe me when I say I got it back. Everybody is just a stranger. That's the danger in going my own price I have to pay. Still, everything happens for a reason. There's no reason not to ask myself if I'm living it right. Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Say no. Why? Tell me why. Say why. Why? Tell me. Say why, Georgia? Why? Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So we just have a couple more questions, and I think we're going to end with a song.
Cool.
Really great. So my last couple questions here, obviously besides Loggerhead Marine Life Center, right? What are your favorite outdoor areas? Are they here in Jupiter? Are they, in the islands where you grew up? What comes to mind where you think are your favorite happy places?
Ooh, I would say I love around here like the Juneau Dunes. Like there's the two different one of the entrances is on not Donald Ross. Yes, one of them's on Donald Ross, and then that's that long trail, and then the sunsets are so pretty there. And the other one is it's on this road.
It's the coastal track,
The
right?
coastal,
here.
yes.
Yeah, and you actually get to it by this park.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's beautiful. Those two, I love doing those. Of course, Jonathan Dickinson is beautiful. And in the islands, like there's a trail, if anyone knows, it's called Ram's Head, and it's long. It's like a very grueling hike. It takes a while, but once you get to the top, it's like one of the most incredible views on the island. And Reef Bay Trail on St. John is incredible. I love like hiking and any type of like outdoorsy things. The best is like when it's a hike, but then it leads to the beach. It's like you hike and it's like the best reward at the end of that. But yeah.
Well, isn't that kind of like ocean conservation too? It's work, and it's not always the most convenient. It's an adjustment. We're in an age where everything's very convenient, right? And we're trying to cut back on that and be more thoughtful. And I think that might be tough for some people, but at the end of the road or at the end of the day, it's what's going to help preserve, right, our planet for the next generation and the next generation after that. So it's a kind of a cool little metaphor.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
That's great. So on that note, before we wrap up, what is your hope for the ocean and for the planet? What do you hope your viewers take from your passion and your influence?
I mean, the goal, obviously, I was actually just, I didn't really get into it, but one of the most recent National Geographic covers is the one side is, I think it's like in 2070 or something, like looking forward. It's like one is like how we saved the planet, and the other side is like how we destroyed the planet or something. So it's like two different choices. Yeah. So I think the thing especially is voting is a huge thing to elect people who are going to actually care about the environment and be aware that this is a crisis right now in so many different parts of the global warming, of the ocean, of every aspect of climate change. It's a crisis, and if we don't do anything about it, then the planet is gonna be destroyed, and I think voting for that and having changes so that we can conserve the planet and conserve the air and cut down on fossil fuels, and getting rid of plastic is a big thing. Like less plastic bags. Plastic bags are like one of the most destructive things, and plastic in general, getting it out of the ocean and getting better recycling systems so that it actually is recycled. But there's a lot that has to be done, but we got to do it now because otherwise it's going to be too late. So
And it can be overwhelming, but if everybody does their part, right?
Absolutely.
Together we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear your last
Cool.
song. This keeps stopping. So.
This song is called Babylon by Baby Gray. Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowd, I'm pushing chemicals all rushing through my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I made. And if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, confess me now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, come feel it now. Babylon. Babylon's in the Saturday, all the lights of London shine, it's fading red to blue. Kicking through the autumn leaves and wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. And if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel me now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, come feel me now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. guys so much. Thank you.
Allegra, thank you so much for being here with
Thank
us
you for
today,
having me. I
and for
appreciate it.
everybody that tuned in. You know, I really appreciate your time. And World Oceans Month is almost wrapped up here, so thanks for joining in our final virtual happy hour, and we'll see you later.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.